going to talk about how to chill your whiskey without watering it down. This is a challenge. Ice and whiskey, as I understand it, is not a good thing, and water and whiskey is worse. So if we're going to truly appreciate the flavor, we have to keep it cold and yet not lose that density of flavor. So there are a couple of options. The most common one would be your ice cube. So you've got your nice square ice cube here. Instead of using a standard ice cube, which is small and is going to have a tendency to melt quite quickly when you put it in a warmer room temperature drink or liquid, making a nice block. These are quite large. They're about maybe 2 inches square. That's going to take a long time to melt, so you're going to probably finish the drink before you get to the watered down stage. That's one option. The other one is kind of cute. You fill a little round cubicle or a little round container with water, plug it, put it back in the freezer, and pop it out. Now you've got a round ice cube, which is kind of neat too, because when you put that round ice cube in this glass, you can tell that it's not going to displace very much of the liquid, but of the whiskey that's in here, but you are going to get a nice chilled drink. The other things that are starting to come out in the last few years are stones. These are whiskey stones. They started as little squares. They look like dice that haven't been finished yet. They're about 1 inch square and they are rough cut. You wash them to get rid of the rough cut dust, and they're soapstone, so they don't absorb any of the liquid that you've put them in, which keeps them very hygienic, but also keeps them so that you could use them in a hot drink, to keep a hot drink hot, or you can use them in a cold drink to keep a cold drink cold. They won't absorb anything that they're put in. This is where we started. A lot of people still like this because you have a little bit more control over what you're putting in your glass. If you're just doing one finger, 2 fingers, maybe you don't want it to be very much in there and you just need a couple of cubes. But then you also have your round stone. These are all just kept in your freezer. They take about 2 hours to come up to get cold enough to actually be chilled, and you just put them in the bottom of your glass and they will stay there when you drink. That's kind of the beauty of it. I had little visions of these things rolling down, smashing into my teeth. They tend not to do that. So there are also a ceramic version. These ones do look like dice. They come with a little bag, and the same idea. They do not absorb any of the liquid they're put in. So you just leave them in the freezer until you're ready. Drop a few in your drink and chill it. If you do have a whiskey aficionado in your family, the set makes a great idea. It's a little larger glass than what you see here, and it comes with a very large round ice cube. So it fits in there, and you've got yourself a nice little set for one person so that you can make them feel special. And if you're 2 people, you want to make them feel special, the proper single malt whiskey glass. It's a Czechoslovakian glass. It's unleaded crystal. It's very fine along the rim. It's the proper size so that an ounce or 2 ounces of whiskey is in here, because with whiskey you want it to open up. It fills your sense of smell before it smells your sense of taste, and that flowering at the top of the glass allows that. So the tulip shape is as important for drinking your whiskey, particularly if you like it at room temperature, as adding a cube or a ball to it. So, cheers.